Hello everyone, welcome back to Joy's Creative Finger. This is a live build for the pine house that I built a couple of weeks ago. So obviously if you're watching this in the future, then it's a couple of weeks back from the date of this video. And this is a live build for that house. We had a good tour of that house and a good number of you asked for a live build for it, so here it is. I've also got a lot of requests for a live build for the orphanage that I put together as well, and that's a large build. I tend to shy away from doing live builds for very large houses. But no, I mean, I still go on to do them if I can find the time. I did the live build for the Beverly Hills mansion, the mall, the Hamptons, the beach house, the Barbie doll dream house. So I do live builds for big houses, but it takes me a while to put it together. These are quite easy for me to throw out. But yes, I will do a live build for the orphanage. It's a really lovely build. I really like it, and I think it'll be nice to share it so that you can have it in your towns. But over the last week I've been playing The Sims Mobile. It's recently launched in the UK and it's been so exciting. I've always wanted it since it was announced last year. That was 2017. And man, I used to watch different videos online, seeing different people able to get hold of the app some way, somehow. And they were playing it and I was just thinking, when on earth would I get this game? And now I have it. I've not been able to take my eyes off. I've not lost my interest in Sims FreePlay. Absolutely not. Sims FreePlay is and always will be a fantastic game to have as a mobile game because I can build on the go. It really keeps my fidgety hands busy. But you can't do that with Sims 4. For me anyway, because I have to be sat at my computer, focus in, do the builds, speed them up, put them out on the channel, and also create the scenes for my Lendy Empire series. So it demands a lot of attention. It's high maintenance. But The Sims Mobile is amazing. It's just like Sims 4 but on a mobile phone, and I just have access to these dolls that I play with, and it's so smooth to play with. It's really nice and really addictive. I just haven't been able to put it down, and it's really unfortunate that most of you have mentioned that your device is not compatible with the game, or the game is not compatible with your device. I have the same issue with my iPad. It's an old iPad. I have had it for about 5 years and it's not compatible, but my iPhone 8 is. So I am assuming that it needs to be a more current device, you know, a newer device that would be compatible with the game, simply because of the makeup of the game. It's just not going to work with an older iOS or Android device. I don't know exactly, but certainly my iPad doesn't work, but a newer device, which is my iPhone 8, works with it. So anyway, enough of the Sims Mobile talk. This house has finally come together and I hope you like it. As you build, you become faster, and so I realize now that when I put out live builds, when I'm doing it and recording it, I'm moving a lot faster, so I'm no longer having the need to speed up the video when editing to put out on YouTube. So I've obviously put this together without speeding up at all, but I can't say the same for larger builds. You know, it can go into 35 minutes, 40 minutes, depending on what it is that I've put together, and so I do tend to speed it up just so it doesn't go on forever. And it's harder to upload, I have to say. So I hope this is at a good pace. I do realize that if you are building in this game and you have been building for a few years, then you tend to go faster, as I do. So even though I haven't sped it up, it might be that it's still too fast for some of you who are learning to build. So just let me know in the comments, and I'll continue to take in these comments and see what I can do for the next build, for the next video, to make it suitable for you. Well, I will leave you here with this build. I'm going to go ahead, put in the doors and put in some windows. I'm not going to furnish the house because you know there's a live tour for this house online on the channel, so by all means, if you want to set out the interior in the way that I have, then you can watch the live tour and copy the exact design. But I usually prefer that you go on to, you know, fill out the interior in the way that you want, move some rooms around, and just, you know, become creative with it yourself. And then of course, don't forget to put up pictures of your own design or your own recreation of this design on the Facebook page so that I can interact with you, have a look at it, and, you know, compare and contrast. And don't forget to join me on Twitter. The link to my Twitter account is in the description below this video, as well as my Instagram. I sometimes put out different content, particularly on Instagram, just little clips and snippets of some of the short films that I put together for some of my series on the channel. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye.